Blueprint for Change is certainly an innovative and courageous attempt to move the system forward from where we are today. And I want to applaud the ARC and all of their constituents for moving this forward. The idea of accepting things as it is just not acceptable. And the fact that the ARC has taken the initiative and has laid out their principles and values and approaches to achieve those is truly a positive endeavor and one that I think everybody should support. The idea of the consumer having control over their life is the ultimate goal, and having the flexibility to achieve that is going to be the issue. And in all of the attempts to do person-centered planning, select roommates, different preferences for how their home is designed, where they live, has helped enable people to live better quality of lives and has enhanced their lifestyles. So the key is going to be how much latitude will the consumer and their family and their support mechanism around that person, how much flexibility they will have. I think parents and consumers, self-advocates, need more education about what they can actually expect. It may sound a little backwards, but I sometimes think we accept what we get, and so I believe that we need to provide regular information through the self-advocacy organization to self-advocates and to families as to what you can actually expect. Now, there are going to be limits, budget limits, other things, but that would be one thing. The other is knowledge of the resources in each community and in the system. And it seems like we could establish a better directory of those resources, both statewide and locally, to be able to connect people to those resources, whether they be free or, some cost, either through insurance, third party. But those would be two things that I think would help empower and thus be able to implement this blueprint. The key is going to be how we get started, what do we prioritize, because it really covers everything. I think some emphasis on rights protection and helping educate people on what to expect in terms of their rights, maybe could be elevated a little bit. I think the idea of lobbying with a kind of a standard statement, this is what we all want, makes a lot of sense, so we're all singing the same song, so to speak. Certainly, I think the goal to enhance the skills and abilities of individual support team members and the direct support staff is going to be paramount. And there's ways that can be done without a lot of cost to the agency or the state through collaborative efforts, as you know. And we talked about how do we educate families. I think we need to maximize the technology through the ARC website and to the self-advocates and all of our members on key issues that need to be addressed, whether it be behavior issues, health issues, reminders to families and self-advocates about seasonal things like making sure you use sunscreen if you're on different types of psychotropic medication, simple things like that to again, that broader message so that we're all getting the common, consistent message sent out so that they can broaden that message to all of their constituents.